Today I'm going to be talking about the Full-Time Filmmaker program. You've probably seen this ad on Facebook, on Instagram, and you're just like, what is this? Is this another waste of my time program? I'm gonna clear this up for you guys today. Let's go. I've went to film school. I've done a lot of different types of education. I've done corporate, I've done weddings, I've done a bit of everything. And the one thing I'll say is Full-Time Filmmaker is the best educational resource that I would recommend to anybody starting out. First reason that I think Full-Time Filmmaker is a great program is the presentation. Parker does a great job in presenting this content. He breaks it down very, very well. He'll be talking about something and he'll have a visual. He'll be talking about glide cam movements and he'll take it outside. He'll show different tricks with glide cam movements and he uses it more in a realistic environment. He's just not talking about it in theory or using it in a place that makes absolutely no sense. He uses it where it would be used or in a way that it would be used. And then the sound. His sound is great. I've signed up for a few other courses, and one thing that I find is, Dexter, can you stop, man? You're so distracting. That's the dog. He does really great with his audio. His audio is always on point. It sounds good. Everything looks good. And just the way he explains stuff, when he wants to explain like something like depth of field or shutter speed, that kind of stuff, he does a very good job of just breaking it down, making it simple, and just making it easy to understand. And even for me, someone who is experienced and I've been doing this for a long time, I still saw the value in his explanation of it because he explains it way more in depth, and it's great for beginners or people who've kind of been doing this for a little bit. Another thing is that his editing is very clean, which is nice because he gets straight to the point. You can tell he took the time to edit these videos and they're just very well put together. There's some guys where they have like a course and it's just a bunch of videos and it's like them sitting in front of a camera just talking, and it's a continuous video for like 20 minutes. And that to me just shows that they didn't take the time to like go over it and think like, is this useful? Is that useful? Everything he says in his video, it's like he put it there for a reason, and that's priceless, man. Like, he takes the time to actually make his videos look bomb. So the number two reason why I think you need to get Full-Time Filmmaker is the discount. If you think about this for a second, with Premiere, you're saving 60% off of that. With Artlist, you get 2 months free. Red Giant, I think it's 40 or 30% you save. And then there's a bunch of other things that you get discounts on. So really in itself, eventually the course ends up paying for itself. There's a lot of times where he does a lesson, like he'll talk about sliders and then he'll be like, oh yeah, by the way, here, save 10% off of Rhino sliders because I called them up and spoke to them and we're affiliated. Oh, another big one is Honeybooks, because you need Honeybooks. Most important thing when you're doing business is you need a good client management software, and Honeybooks is super, super helpful. You get lifetime access, so you will always have access. It's not a monthly membership. Pay that one-time fee. I think it's $7.99 or something like that. Once again, you get a discount with my affiliate link. Check it in the description below. Every single time he makes something new, he adds that to the bigger course. I bought Full-Time Filmmaker once 2 years ago, okay? And when I got in the course, I'm like, I know too much of this stuff, and I messaged him, I asked for a refund, and with the exchange rate, I lost about $200, $300. So about a year and a half later, I hear that Parker Walbecks is, within the course, he's launching something called Wedding Video Pro. And when I saw that, I was like, I did not know this guy was adding courses to his big course. So you can buy Full-Time Filmmaker, or you could buy individual courses like Wedding Video Pro or Real Estate Video Pro or Music Video Pro. But here's the thing, when you buy those individual courses, they end up being more than what you would pay for that big course. It just makes sense to spend the extra money, guys, and just get the full course. He keeps adding content, and it's good content. There's a very good community where they do a lot of reviews and stuff like that. You need to get feedback on your work, but who's feedbacking your work, man? So that's why I would think being in the Facebook group would be super beneficial, to have the right person telling you about, hey, you need to improve this on your work, because who you listen to matters. You just meet so many different people, and a lot of the people you end up seeing that they live near you. You can connect with them. Sometimes people will toss work around, that kind of stuff. But I think he's doing a great job, and this is the biggest thing. I wish this course came out years ago, to be honest with you, when I was trying to learn. I know so much now, but I think this course is great for beginners. If you're a beginner, I would highly recommend. Time is money, man. So, I mean, you can go on YouTube and waste your time sifting through thousands of videos, wondering who's giving you the right advice, who's giving you the wrong advice. And I can tell you, as someone who, you know, I've been through so much over the past couple of years, and building my camera setup, if you're listening to the wrong person or someone who's biased, okay, it could get you in a situation where you buy a camera and it may be a good camera, but that does not mean it's the right camera for you. So you'll see a lot of courses on Facebook, Instagram, where they're like, yeah, let me teach you about marketing. Yeah, let me teach you about client management. Yeah, let me teach you about how to use a DSLR camera. He does a bit of everything. So first he teaches you the technical side of your camera. Then he teaches you the creative side, how to utilize your camera on a tripod, on a gimbal. He'll teach you how to use your camera in different scenarios. So how to use it for weddings, how to use it for corporate, how to use it for real estate. Then he'll teach you about lighting. He'll teach you about sound, different options for sound, okay? So all that camera stuff is there, but another thing he teaches you is how to market yourself. So he talks about other ways that you can make money using a camera. He'll talk about how you can make money on YouTube. And the biggest thing, because I know this because I've spent money on other courses that only talk about this one thing, and that will be Facebook marketing, Instagram marketing. Not every course is gonna do that. That's why I think his course is the best balanced course. He touches on a bit of everything you need to know, not just how to use your camera, but how to run a business, how to make money off of this. So he's really putting in the extra work to teach people not just how to use a camera, because right there in itself, the course would be worth it. But he goes a step above that and says, this is how you get clients. This is how you do client relationships. This is how you market yourself. He does all of that. So that in itself, guys, it's a great course. So in conclusion, Full-Time Filmmaker is a great course for anybody who's starting out, and I think it's also a great course for anybody who's been doing this for a while and just wants to like refresh themselves and learn more things and just be part of a course and a community that keeps growing. I was already pretty much a professional videographer by the time I started this course, but I've learned so many new things just from his style of shooting. If you don't take anything from what I'm saying, the biggest thing is how he presents it. Anybody could teach something, but it's all about how you reiterate that what you're trying to explain. Those are my top 5 reasons. Course honestly is a small price to pay for what you get with it, and I feel like it's something that anybody who wants to learn how to do this stuff, whether you just started or you're someone who wants to get a bit better, it's super beneficial to take this course. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Don't subscribe, don't like this video, and I will see you guys later.